Right now I'm walking up to a course in Denver made with recycled baskets, and it'll be my 30th course I've played in 30 days. My drive is comfortable, my putt is confident, and I honestly feel like I'm playing better than I ever have. But if I'm being totally honest, this month did not start out that way. And to explain that, we'll need to go back to the beginning. Hi, my name is Jesse at Trash Panda, and starting tomorrow, I'm gonna play 30 courses in 30 days. And while this may make for a catchy thumbnail or a title that totally rolls off the tongue, the reasoning is much deeper than that. To put it lightly, I am not playing well right now. My putting is terrible, my drives are okay, I can't throw a putter to save my life, and my confidence is literally disintegrating. It really begs two questions. How did I get here, and how do I get out of here? Which gave me an idea. What if I just went back to the basics and played disc golf for 30 days? And what if I didn't worry about my form or my rating or whether or not the putt fell and just had fun? I have no idea if this is the right move, but I think it's worth a shot. So I'm gonna play 30 courses in 30 days. I'm not gonna take myself too seriously. I'm gonna enjoy the beauty of the courses and the people I get to play with and see if maybe, just maybe, it'll get me out of this rut. Easily the hardest part of this whole thing has been my putting because, well, it's trash. I've been putting straddled for 12 years, but lately my release has been really inconsistent and I've had a lot of problems generating enough power. The biggest issue I have with switching styles is that I love my jump putt and it's straddled. So do I go staggered inside the circle and straddled out? Do I change everything or do I change nothing? I honestly have no idea, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Well, I deeply appreciate all of you for whatever you commented and the advice you had, but I just had the worst round of my life, so I'm switching my putting style. Denver has an absurd amount of courses, and even crazier is the amount of 9 holes. Part of this whole challenge was to check out courses I probably would have never checked out because I don't make time to go out of my way to a new 9 hole. But I think that's changed now because these 9-hole courses have been so fun, and honestly, they might replace my field work. If I want to practice putter approaches, I'll just go to Caryl. And if I want to practice mid-range only, I can go to ACC. If I want to practice long drives, I can go to North Midway. And if I want to practice shorter, more technical shots, I can go to East Interlocken. Hot take, 9 holes are super underrated. I think we can all agree that one of the best parts about playing disc golf is simply being in nature. And even though I'm only a few courses in, I'm so thankful I did this right now because I don't think it could be any more beautiful. Our planet is amazing, and I personally don't think there's a better way to enjoy it than disc golfing. A while back I was talking to Josh Jones, the owner of Above Ground Level, about this, and we decided maybe there was something more we could do together. If you don't already know AGL, they're an incredible family-owned company based out of NorCal that names every one of their discs after trees. And if that wasn't rad enough already, when you order a disc from them, they send you a seed from that same tree with it. Like this is a magnolia and this is a magnolia. What? As we were talking, we decided we needed to do something more together. So I'm so stoked to announce our collaboration we're calling This Disc Planted a Tree. We've printed this stamp on a handful of their different hemp blend putters, and every time one is purchased, we will plant a tree in partnership with One Tree Planted. If you like beadless, stable putters, you might like the Manzanita. If you like micro beads, you'll probably like Madrones. I personally putt with Ponderosas, which are slightly understable, and we have a handful of those too. And if you want to try the craziest disc, some might call it the tilt of putters, we've got Baobabs for you. We also made a smaller version of the stamp that can be added to literally any other disc. So if you're interested in getting some earth-friendly discs that also do a little more for the environment, I've got all of the information you need to know linked in the description. And as always, thank you for growing the sport sustainably. Most people talk about Denver courses as super wide open and windy, but I've honestly been really impressed by the diversity of what I've been able to play so far. Like the closest course to the city, Paco Sanchez. It's 21 holes and has every line you can think of. Plus, my buddy Tom showed me around the place, and to make things even better, he and a crew are working with the city to revitalize it, which is epic. Or take Center Hills. It's mostly wide open, but it has a bunch of water which can get in your head and complicate things a little bit. Or there's Upper and Lower Badlands. If you run the gauntlet, which is 36 holes straight, you'll honestly get a little of everything. Or if you're willing to drive just a little bit further, there's Prickly Pines, which is much more technical and one of the best in the area. No matter what you want to practice in your game, there's a course well within 45 minutes of the city that can provide just that. I seriously feel so grateful. You know that moment where you film your 3 friends, then tell them they don't need to film you, and then you ace? Yeah, that happened. Also, it was with an AGL disc, which is super rad and more reason you should probably go snag one. And while getting an ace at Beaver Ranch was absolutely epic, it was the people who really made this month. The beauty of these courses, the relationships we get to build, and the ruts we sometimes have to crawl out of. This sport truly is the best. So here I am walking up to a course in Denver made with recycled baskets. It'll be my 30th course I've played in 30 days. My drive is comfortable, my putting is confident, and I'm playing better than I ever have. It didn't start out that way 30 days ago, but you already knew that. I guess sometimes just going back to the basics and finding joy is the best medicine. I mean, it worked for me, and maybe it will for you too.